Appreciate you. Man, he made me feel special. Some of that grandmama talk, wasn't it? How y'all doing? Let me get one.
Love you.
All right, y'all. Good evening. We're gonna talk a little bit tonight. Who's the new investors? I need this.
Yep. Click.
Okay. Who's new in here? First deal. One deal. I just gotta know who I'm talking to. Who's frustrated with real estate? Y'all tell the truth. Who's frustrated? Why?
Because I'm an agent.
That's why? Who else? Why?
Because he's an agent.
You a husband? I ain't getting in that one. I'm gonna go on this side of the room.
It's been a couple years, so we're just now getting back into it, but we had done a deal maybe like 2 years ago, and it didn't go very well. I mean, we didn't have this, so this is new. So coming from that, it's been very frustrating.
Oh, y'all gonna be all right. Y'all got Antonio and Ashley and the crew in here, right? All right, y'all. Antonio did an amazing job, but what I'll say is I'm Ramon Tooks, born and raised in Atlanta. I love this business. So when you start talking about real estate, I sleep it, I eat it, I dream it. I tell people, here's my life. God first. I want to say my children, then real estate, but depends on what day we're talking about. Is real estate, then the children. But they understand that. They all raise their hand because it affords them the life that we live, all right? I got into real estate. This is year 27, and I started off as a bird dog. Anybody know what a bird dog is? If you raise your hand, I know how old you are. Raise your hand. All right, the new folks don't say bird dog, right? Bird dog was just a less sophisticated way of saying wholesaling or referrals. That's the way I started. I started at 19 years old, and I was the best bird dog you could ever find. I took those $500 and those $1,000 that people won't take these days, and I transformed that into something that I love and where we are today. Have I failed before? Yes. Have I been broke before? Yesterday. Do we have problems? Yes. I want to get all this stuff out the way because a lot of people get into real estate and they see what's on social media, they see what's on the videos, and they forget that we're still human. We still make mistakes. The best investors, the best developers, the biggest ones make mistakes and run into problems. So if y'all in here, you think you're not going to make mistakes and that's the reason why you haven't started, you're never going to get started. So get over that. All right. We're going to erase all that stuff tonight. Y'all with me? Yeah. So why haven't y'all started? Somebody tell me a reason they haven't started. Y'all be honest with me tonight. Funding? I mean, he just told me he's going to give us $1 million. You didn't hear him? That's it? Just funding? Somebody give me something else. That's an easy one. Give me another one.
Personal finances.
Won't work. You lying. Give me another one. Somebody give me something. I just told you broke a few times. Give me another one.
It's usually fear.
What is that? What is
It's an obstacle.
Is it? All right, give me one more, then we're going to get started. Give me some on this side. Is this the side that don't have any problems, got all the money? Am I on the right side over here? Y'all ain't saying nothing. What is it? Why haven't you started?
Quality deal flow.
That's why you haven't started?
Somewhere. I didn't start it, but yeah, that's one of my challenges.
Is it? Why? What is a quality deal? So I can know, because I don't want to say I got a deal up here and then it's not a quality deal and then you throw something up here at me. What's a quality deal to you? Something that you found 2 years ago? How long you been at it?
No, 2 years.
Okay. I'm magic. You see how magical I am in 2 years? I heard that. We don't know each other. All right, y'all, listen, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Listen, tonight I want to talk about how we can start or scale our business by collaborating. I heard somebody else say collaboration beats competition. We hear it all the time. In 2018, I went on a 27-city tour in 24 weeks, and that's what we were doing. In every city that we went to, we wanted to collaborate with the folks in the city that we were in. Instead of us going in like, oh, we're these national folks, and we can do business in your city without you, you can't do it. I don't want to do it. The most important thing in real estate, I'm going to give y'all this. Get your pens and paper out. I ain't even charging for this. You got some money on you? We straight. Okay. All right. I'm good then. Here's the most important thing. This is what's going to get you to whatever level you decide to go. One word. Somebody get it to me. One word. Who said it? Hey, you won. I don't know what you won, but you won something. Listen, I believe in this, the relationship piece of it. And some relationships are not going to turn out how we want them to turn out. It's just like in regular relationships. They don't always end up the way, it's just like your siblings or your family members. They don't always end up the way we want them to be. But the key to it all is making sure you do your best job in building your relationships. Relationships win. Y'all hear me? It doesn't matter about the money. Who said the money? You? It was just you? You the only one that got money challenges? All right, I'm with you. Because you can lose all the money. The market could crash. But if you have the right relationships, you will be okay. I'll tell y'all this, in 2008 and 9, right? That's when it, whatever it did, crashed or whatever, right? We're not going to talk about that, but I went broke. I'll tell y'all what happened between 2008 and 2012 that helped me get through it, my relationships. When we were buying like crazy in 2007 and 2006 and 2005, I was buying from banks and REO brokers. And when 2009 and 10 hit and we didn't have any money, we started doing that trash outs. I had the relationships. I would see the houses first. And then when the hedge funds came in 2010, 11, they needed some deals. So we started back wholesaling. Again, my relationships kept me in this business. I don't like anything else other than real estate. Y'all heard my hierarchy. God, real estate, and then my kids. One of them just texted me, so that's why I'm just telling you. All right? So I'm saying all of that because the collaboration piece is why we're able to do deals easily, I'm going to say easily, in multiple cities. See, if I get a deal here, guess what I do? Antonio and Ashley, can y'all look at the deal? What do y'all think about the deal? We can make some money, but we're going to split the money up. Here's most people's biggest challenge in real estate. They don't want to share. They don't want to collaborate. You want to say, I own 100 units all by myself. But you want to start at 1 and go to 100 in 6 months. I would rather share in the responsibilities and the risk. I don't ever have to come to Birmingham to do a deal. Y'all know why? I got a great relationship with who? Why y'all say it so soft? Antonio, what did you do? You taking deals again, huh? Literally, I don't have to go to Cleveland. We do a lot of deals in Cleveland. I don't have to step foot in Cleveland because I have a partner in Cleveland or partners in Cleveland that when I call them, they will look at it, put the price down, and we will sell it. We'll figure out our strategy because of I'm collaborating with them. Y'all hear that word? I could compete with them. I could compete with Antonio instead of me saying, Antonio, please go look at the deal and not share. That doesn't make sense. Do y'all hear me? All right, we're going to roll through this right quick. I'm going to share with y'all some deals and how we did the deals, and then I'm going to let y'all ask some questions, okay? I went through that. I started at 19, y'all. When I first started, I was that person. I don't want to share. I want all the $500 I can get. I was proud. Anybody take $500? I mean, who won't? Who won't take the 500? Okay. So let me say this. I get a lot of people that say to me, I'm not doing that deal just to make $500. I'll take them all day long. I will sit on my phone in my car at Chick-fil-A and do deals for $500. If you do 2 of those in a week, every week, what is that? 48,000, 50,000 a year? How many wholesalers do you know, y'all don't raise your hand, you can wink your eye at me, that make less than $50,000 a year wholesaling? Y'all don't have to tell me, I know. I get the phone calls. It's cool. All right, y'all. I know we got a vast range of folks in here. People that are starting, people that want to quit their job before Thanksgiving. How many of y'all want to quit before Thanksgiving? Watch this. Watch me help y'all. Who want to quit their job today? Nobody? Ashley, did you raise your hand? So nobody want to quit their job? You want to quit? Oh, eventually. I was going to give you some help, some tips. I'll tell you when we leave. I mean, just quit. No, don't do that. Don't do it. Look how she looked at you. She was like, bro, he going to be living with you this week. You're going to have another guest. We got people that just haven't started. We got people that want to scale up. How many people are doing 5+ deals a year? Raise your hand. And you want to get to what? 50?
Yeah.
What's stopping you, Mitch?
What's time?
Huh? Time?
Nothing.
Nothing. So you got it? You're going to do 50 before 2022?
Yep.
Oh, man. I like that. You need a driver? Selfish. All right. So, look, I got questions up here. Y'all, we're going to go through it. A lot of the times, y'all, and I'm going to keep going through these so we can get to it. Yeah. So a lot of the times I ask those questions to get started because I want to know who I'm talking to. Like some people say credit, right? And then I say you're lying. Some people say money, I say you're lying. Some people say time, I say you're lying, right? Some people say I just filed bankruptcy, you're lying. Some people say I've been sick, I say you're lying. Y'all know why? Because everything that you can say, the reason why you are not doing it, somebody took that same thing and were very successful. So it's really all about your mindset. That's why I like these relationships. I promise y'all after tonight, I'm going to meet somebody tonight and we're going to do a deal together. I hope. What's up, young man? You? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You ready? I mean, we got it. We can drop the mic. Let's go. All right. So, y'all listen. I want to make sure we're going to give some simple steps, but we're going to get into 3 deals. I'm going to show y'all what I do and how I analyze, how I collaborate with folks. Do I have to collaborate? Do I collaborate on every deal? No. I still do things myself. I still do things with my kids. I have 5 kids. They range from 6 to 25, and we do deals. 2 of the girls are at college, so they kind of funny with their money right now. But we have bought multifamily. I've allowed them to participate in deals because I want them to understand we have to work together to make these deals happen. Right? I got a 6-year-old somewhere around here. He understands it. He's going to be the one that spent a bunch of money, so he got to learn how to make some money, right? He is. He's that one. We were getting ready to sell a deal. He was like, sell it. We can buy a Ferrari. I was like, nah. It's definitely going into an estate. He's not getting anything. All right, y'all. So, again, our purpose here tonight is for me to help us grow and learn how to collaborate and scale, all right? And I'm going to run through some things. So, really, I'm going to let y'all read that, but if this is what you're looking for, this is probably not the right place. I'm a long-term, I think 1 year, 5 year, 3 year. After an event, we had a mastermind for my birthday. What a birthday gift. In June, and Antonio and Ashley came up to Atlanta, but we had a guy that talked about a 100-year plan. I never thought about 100 years. I think I went as far as 20, maybe 40 years. But he talked about, what are we thinking about 100 years? Are we going to live 100 years? I hope so. But if I don't, what do I have planned out? So if you're thinking about getting rich quick overnight, I'm really not the person to talk to because I'm not going to tell you that's going to happen. If you're thinking about doing 50 flips a year, you better have the right system in place. If you're thinking about developing, it's not a short-term game, y'all. Okay? So if that's what you're looking for, I always tell people, kind of raise your hand, I'm not really that person. I always think about, even if I'm doing flips, whether it be 10 or 20 a year, I want to roll that over into something that's going to make us passive income that's going to be long-term. Y'all got me? What else I got up there? You got any more boundaries? Because I want to make sure I got those out the way before we get started. Anybody else? We good? No more excuses? Can I get one more excuse?
I'm scared.
You what?
I'm scared.
You scared? Of what? I got to know. We went up to the top of the Vulcan. What you scared of? A L? So what do you do every day? What do you do every day?
Look for deals.
That's it? All day? Do you close a deal every day?
No.
I'm trying to figure out what you're scared of. You're using all your time looking for deals. You closing? How often? If I can ask. You closing deals? Yeah. Okay. So still tell me what you're afraid of before we can move on. Losing money?
Just doing it wrong
Doing it wrong, losing money. Anybody ever lost money? Not this side of the room. Here we go on this side. Listen, let me say this to you. Hold on, wait a minute. Watch this. Anybody ever lost money? Watch my son. Look at my son. Why is he raising his hand? Here's the deal. If you're afraid to lose, you got two things. You can lose money or time, right? I would rather lose money over time because I can take time and get money back. If I'm afraid to lose money, I'm not going to go out here and do these deals that's going to change my life. So don't think about losing money. You're going to make mistakes. I promise you. I make them every day. What you got to do is learn from the mistakes. If you don't learn from the mistakes, then you got another problem. But losing money, we got plenty of money up here. I mean, he just told me he's going to give me $1 million before I leave tonight. Did you hear that? Did you hear him say that? You didn't? You're not going to agree with me? So is that the only thing you're afraid of, losing money?
Yeah. Some things I'm a little inexperienced in, and I know it is a learning curve.
Wait a minute. I'm glad you said that. So if you inexperienced in something and he got the experience, what do I do? Come on. Ooh, I'm glad you. Come on, you the new kind of heckler. Come on. I'm listening, because we're gonna go through this pretty quickly.
Collaborate with a lot of people, but it doesn't turn out the way.
You married? You ever been married?
Yeah.
You gonna get married? Let me not ask that. You had a girlfriend before? Did you break up with her? Did you get a new girlfriend? Why didn't you stop getting girlfriends? I'm not going to go there with you. Here's the thing. You're going to learn different people. And same thing, I learn every day. Again, it's not a perfect formula, because something may start a certain way. It may go wrong in the middle. You just got to set up the right guidelines from when you start. And you're going to learn that by trial and error. It's not going to be perfect. Never going to be perfect. So if you start, again, I said that earlier, if you waiting to start until it's perfect timing, you're not going to start. You're going to miss out on a lot of deals. So don't erase that from your mind. You're not going to know until you do it. Got me? Yes, sir. Come on.
Gotcha.
You got me? All right. Any more fears before we start? Because I can't have fears in the room. I can have excuses and fears. Anything. Hey. Y'all close your eyes. Hey, what's wrong over here? Is this the wealthy side or this the side that's rolling? Which one is it?
Oh, it ain't the wealthy side.
It's the wealthy side. You got to say it. You can't. Yeah, it is. You got to say, yeah, they're over here. All right, y'all, we're going to roll. Y'all listen, house rules. Y'all, let's have a good time. They got me on the clock back there. You know, when Antonio raises his eyebrow, I have to leave. Y'all listen, I'm on all social media, Ramon Tooks. I try to have a good social media, not use the T word. I do my best to have fun on social media and post good stuff. Sometimes you'll see me crying about a property, but never mind me, because I'm the only one that ever cries over a deal. I am. All right, y'all ready? I'm going to go through a few of these really fast so we can get to the deal, so we can talk about how I've done deals, because that's what we're here for, right? How I've collaborated to do deals. It's only three kind of deals. Only three strategies, rather. Buy and hold, fix and flip, wholesaling. I throw new construction into fix and flip. Anybody got another strategy? Don't say tax lien, because that's buy and hold or fix and flip, depending on how you're going to get out of it. Anything else? Notes? Okay. I'll take that. I'm going to go through three of them. So look, 10 steps. How we're going to get here tonight, how we're going to collaborate to do deals. Now, some of these things I don't have to talk about tonight because you guys already know them. Y'all just not doing them. Correct? So look at these 10. Mindset. Everybody talks about mindset. What do y'all do what do you do the first time you get up in the morning? I ain't not repeating that. I'm going to stay off on that side. Listen, I know a lot of us, the first thing we do is scroll social media. Be honest. Am I the only one? Never? I'm the only one? I scroll social media when I first wake up. Emails? Coffee. How do you... Okay, coffee. All right. Here's the thing. I've constantly been working on being better in the morning for my routine. I've always gotten up really early. No matter what, I'm up by 5. If I go at 2, I'm up by 5. If I go at 3:30, I'm up by 5. If I go at 10, I'm up by 3. It's crazy. So that part of it, the discipline part I have, but the mindset thing is I used to get up and look at TikTok. It's like the funniest thing in the world. And once you start looking at TikTok, it's over. Then I got into this thing where I would watch the people pop the pimples. It was like, God, how are they doing it? And I would look at it, right? So now what I do is I write when I first wake up. I start to write. I say what I'm doing to that day because I've written some things in my journal the night before. So I want to have that mindset where it's positive and I'm directing myself to be more disciplined all day long. In the middle of the day, I may stop and do the same thing. Right? So that mindset thing is critical. Everybody has a different thing that they do, but what I want to put in us is not to waste that time early in the morning when we're probably the best. Whatever you do, yoga, stretching, running, coffee, tea, whatever it is, do something to get yourself in the right mindset to conquer the day. Y'all good? All right. So second thing I do, and I'm going to run through these, and then I'm going to get right to, as a matter of fact, I'm going to bypass some of them, but assess your finances and credit and be honest with yourself. See, this is where we mess up at. We are afraid to look at it. And if you don't know where you are, you don't know how we're going to get to the next level. If it's bad, it's bad. So what? There's a lot of people that have had bad credit. There's a lot of people that have lost everything and came back twice as good or never had anything and got there. You just need to know where you are. Because see, if I don't have any money and I got bad credit, but I got a skill to go find deals, guess what? I can earn some money tonight. If I had 10 deals, let me say the right word. If I had 10 quality deals, I got to make sure I'm right up here, right? If I had 10 quality deals tonight, I could sell them before I leave the room, which means I got some money. So maybe I don't focus on, oh man, I got to make sure I got a 700 credit score. I got to go and work and get this job. Maybe I focus on becoming a great deal finder. Who needs somebody with some great deals? Not this side of the room. I'm going to leave y'all alone, man. Who else is ready to find? Who's been looking for a deal and are not able to find a deal? Somebody tell me. I know it's you. You said you're a real estate agent, so. Who else? Just you? What's your name, man? Chris? You the only one? Anybody need a fix and flip? I mean, I got one in Birmingham. 50 cents on a dollar.
What's your ARV?
All right. Listen, if you have the deal and you got great credit but don't have the money, somebody will partner with you to put the money up. Collaboration, y'all. Whatever you have, just be good at what you have. If you don't have any of them, no time, no money, no skills, you probably need to go and get a job. I'm just telling y'all, you got to have something. Y'all want me to be honest. You got to have something. You got to have the time. You got to have I'm going to say the serving spirit. Because guess what? If I don't have the time and the money, I'm going to say, Antonio, can I come and open the doors? Can I pick you up, man, and ride you around? Can I clean up? Can I do something? You got to be willing to sacrifice something. That's where a lot of us fail, because we're not willing to do that. We're not willing to take that risk of our time or our money or all the above. I do all of it. I'll serve, I'll wipe tables, I'll give you my money, I'll let you use my credit if we're moving forward as a team. Y'all got me? Anybody else with me? Okay. We're going to roll on. You got to have a business plan. It does not have to be 50 pages. 1 page will do to start. You can always add on to your business plan. If you say this year, don't say 2022. Y'all, we still got a lot of days in 2021. I plan on closing some deals in 2021. I'm not the only one, I hope. Who else with me? Appreciate it. Now that's better. They finally raised their hand. Listen, stop skipping 2021 like it's over. Plan 2021 to go into 2022. Right now, yeah, we should know what we want to do in 22. But what if you make an extra $1 million in 2021 in December? Anybody with me? What about an extra 10,000 in 2021? Who could use that? All right. So y'all know you could do that in the next 5-6 weeks if you collaborate with the right folks. Got it? I'm going to show y'all some deals in a second. We're going to talk. So look, education. I'm going to go through these slides. Y'all see these 10? Education, put the right systems in place. What's the right systems? You're going to figure it out, right, over time. I love number 6. This is where it gets easy. The right people on your team. Y'all, I'm not able to renovate houses in more than one city without a great team. Impossible. Even with the greatest systems, somebody got to work the systems. Somebody got to have boots on the ground to be in this many different cities. I love, and I just told I was talking to a young man upstairs, I love Montgomery. I heard somebody say they're coming to Montgomery. It's horrible over there. Don't come to Montgomery. I just want to let y'all know, it's bad infrastructure, no police, first 48 every week. Like, do not come over there. It's never going to be anything. But I love Montgomery. And I'm going to show you guys a deal that we're doing in Montgomery, or maybe 2. And the reason why I like Montgomery is because of the deal flow. But I got an amazing team that I've built in 18 months in Montgomery. Crazy. Like, I literally don't have to go there, and we're renovating properties. I just go because I like to go. I go once a week. It's bad over there, though, so don't come. All right, y'all. So finding your funding. That's probably the easiest one to do. Anybody believe me? Finding money is the easiest thing to do in this business. Real easy. Who don't believe me? Watch me find some money right quick. Y'all scared to raise your hand? God. Listen, who is having true problem finding money? Somebody talk to me. You gonna raise your hand? But you got to be honest, though.
I do sometimes.
Sometimes? You got a good deal?
I thought I did.
Why?
The guy wouldn't sell. It was 2 properties next door to each other, and he would only sell one, and I wanted both.
Oh, that's another kind of issue, yes. But what was your issue with finding funding?
Actually, none. I just called up who I knew who had money, who might be in this room, and
I like that.
and
So you're not a good person to be talking to right now. You don't have any problem finding money.
but there was a time when.
Okay, anybody else? Because I really want to talk to somebody who...
Cheaper money, right? So I can get money, but I need cheaper money.
Okay, there we go.
There you go. So you got all the money, just you don't like the cost of it.
I got plenty of money coming to me, but I need it cheaper.
How cheap do you want it?
I need it around 8%.
That's it?
Yes.
Okay. 8%. So why don't you just go into the bank? They giving it away at like 4.
Bank money all tied up on some other stuff.
Go to another bank. It's a lot of banks.
It's a lot of banks.
Yeah, you just got to walk in there. If you already got a relationship with one bank and they've given you money, apparently you're bankable. So you can go into another bank. Or you can go into that same bank and say, hey, I'm going to take my business somewhere else if you don't give me more money. I just hope you got enough in there they won't say, okay, cool, go ahead and leave. All right, y'all, we got to get through these things. So listen, even if you didn't raise your hand, right, and I know somebody thinking about this, this is like the open therapy room. So if you got like an issue, we're going to talk about it tonight, all right? So anybody else finding money? Because I want to link y'all up with some.
Please link me up, because I have an awesome deal.
What happened to you? Why your arm was so short? Just get it up in the air. Yeah. Now listen, hold on. You got a what?
Awesome deal.
An awesome deal. All right, check this out. Check this out. Nobody don't talk to her. She got a mask on. I will talk to you after class. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. Something wrong with me. It's getting late. So listen, but if you have an awesome deal, somebody in this room you can partner with. Antonio and Ashley sitting in the back of the room. And let me just tell you this. And I don't mean to put business out there, but they got a lot of money. So check this out. I mean, who comes out on a regular night looking that good? I mean, look at them. All right, I'm gonna not go there with them because they got the sister up here behind me. You know, I don't know what's going on back here, but I'm gonna go on this side of the room with my hitters over here. Listen, so ma'am, I promise you, if you got a great deal, Antonio and Ashley will get you some money. If it's a great deal. Not quality, because the quality deals don't exist. Great deals are around. Got me? You got me? This your first time coming to REI Live? Is it? You know Antonio and Ashley? Oh, you know them?
I'm getting to know them better, but.
I promise you, y'all gonna be real cool once you bring this great deal to the table. They ain't like that for real. I'm the only person like that. All right, y'all. So next thing I want y'all to do is select a strategy, even if you do all three. I do all three. Buy and hold, fix and flip, new construction, and wholesale. I love wholesaling. Sometimes I get greedy and want to keep everything. That's kind of when I have to go through my therapy. So I pick a strategy. My first strategy, the strategy I like most is buy and holding. Fix and flipping is probably last. Even though a lot of people think I'm like the fix and flip person, it's probably the one that stresses me out the most because I can buy and hold, and like we were talking about, I can hold it for 30 years. I'm never going to lose. It's going to correct itself at some point. If I do a good renovation, if I'm a good landlord with reserves, if I do the things I'm supposed to do, all right? I love wholesaling because it's quick money. Or it should be most of the time. But so select your strategy, close the deal, and repeat. We can do this all day. It's only 10 steps. I'm not going to make it more complicated. I actually complicate it because number 4 is where we get hung up at. Some people I know, I have friends that probably have a PhD in every category of real estate investing, but they won't do a deal. Y'all know those people? It wouldn't be one of y'all, would it? Okay. I have people with great credit, but they won't do a deal. My cousin and I, we argue and have been arguing for 20 years. His credit score is always better than mine. Always. But he won't do a deal. And he was renting one of my properties for 17 years. And I would tell him, like, hey, bro, just buy the property. You know what he did? He just did? He said, I want to buy the property. And I told him no. It's too late. The value went up like crazy. He should have bought it when we were in the war zone. It is no longer the war zone, so I can't sell it to him. So he was like, I'm going to move out, and I'm going to, good. I can get more rent, right? But here, listen, the education piece, y'all, and the mindset, like all of these are important. I'm going to skip through these because I want to get to some deals, and I know you want to see some deals we're going to talk about, but I'm going to go through mindset. Y'all know it's the most important thing. All the rest of this stuff is so easy. If you get your mind right and remove those fears, I can lose. Every day I walk out, I know I have a 50-50 shot. 50-50. I'm going to win or lose. Anybody got better odds than 50-50? Nobody? You never lose?
Right.
I love it. I love it. Well, you said you never lose?
Don't look at that.
I mean, that's what I was looking at. I'm sorry, man. We just meeting. I'm sorry. But you did step into that one. And then he waved it. Been a rough year, buddy. All right, you're right. You never lose. You either, what? You can't lose. Oh, there we go. That's them quality deals again. I know that's who that is back there. All right, y'all. So, look, quickly, we talked about this. Just be honest with yourself. I have a guy that's, I call him a financial guru. He talks about having a profit and loss statement, your financial statement, like on a monthly basis or quarterly basis, just seeing where you are. And then have one that your real one, put it on your mirror. And then the one that you want to be in 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. Stop saying 10 years. 10 years scares us. In your mind, mentally, oh man, in 10 years I want to retire. What does that look like? So really assess yourself on a regular basis, just like a doctor's visit. We got to have a checkup every now and then, a financial checkup. So again, assess your finances. Y'all develop that plan. Who has a business plan? Just 3 of y'all? Are y'all serious? Like, who has a business plan? That's 4 of y'all?
Business plans are old school, man.
Are they?
Old school.
Wow, okay.
Old school's good school.
Are you, that's how you feel?
That's how I feel.
So you just get up and wing it.
No?
So he has a business plan.
It's goals.
You got goals? Y'all friends?
I don't have a written business plan like that, but I have goals. I have,
Where are they? Where do you put them?
I have them in a software called Trainual.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he has
Kind of a business plan. That's a new word. Yeah.
I don't know a business plan.
I got you.
I think like the thing you hand to a bank, you know, like the
I mean, that's why I say it can be 1 page. It can be on your hand. We just want a plan.
pro forma and all that.
You don't have all that? Man, boy. Antonio,
I do my financials every month.
you do your financials every month?
Every month.
He's an accountant, so, you know.
Oh, he's an accountant? I'm going to leave him alone. All right, y'all. I mean, we all know this, right? I know this is an old school saying. See, that's an old school saying. He who fails to plan is planning to fail. But it's true. Y'all, we got to have something written down. I used to keep a lot of things in my head, and I'm still guilty of it. And the things that I keep in my head rattle around, sometimes I forget them. So I'm doing better by, putting them on paper or sending video recordings or whatever it is so we can get there. All right, y'all, look, my favorite one, and I'm going to get to these deals. Do not overeducate yourself without taking action. Y'all know what that means?
Analysis paralysis.
How many of us got it? Are you finally raise your hand? What? I mean, I was just waiting on you to raise your hand. What happens? Why are you there?
Not taking action? I guess some of the limiting beliefs of not sure that I could do it. I mean, that's going to change. I'm here. It's a start, but
Okay.
yeah, I love
What do you want to do?
wholesale.
Wholesale? When you want your first deal?
ASAP, yesterday.
Give me a date.
By the end of this month.
That's not a date. I swear on my calendar it never says that.
November 30th.
November 30th?
21.
All right, so hold on. What's your name?
Tish.
Tish. That's your real name?
Letitia.
Okay. All right, don't be doing me like that. I ain't. Who is a great host in the room?
The one who's scared. The one who's scared back there.
Who is a great host? No, not you. You're an accountant.
And I fix and flip.
And you fix and flip, but you're a great wholesaler. Who else? Okay. So here's the thing. Tish, did you see that? They're confident enough to feel like they're great wholesalers. How can you benefit them? It may be pay them. It may be pay them for, a consultation. I mean, I don't know what it is, but you had 2 people that say, we're great. One stood up. Oh, I think he was already standing, but he stood up. You need to get with the people that have enough confidence to say they're wholesaling so that you can get around the right folks. It's hard to do it on your own. When you're by yourself, you figure out every way to tell yourself you're not going to be good enough to do it. That's all of us. It's very rare that somebody stands alone and go do it by themselves. It's rare. Okay? So y'all think about that. Don't leave here and don't take action. But I'm going to show y'all some stuff. Systems, y'all know that, right? Put some systems in place. But before you do that, just start taking action. It's okay to make a mistake. Make it with the right folks. Make it with the right folks. You're a real great wholesaler?
Yeah, I do several deals a year.
Several hundred deals a
I
year?
said I do several deals a year.
Oh,
Several deals a year. And me and my partner are currently flipping 3 houses, and we got 3, or actually I have 4 on the market right now to sell, pending to sell. So
and you're doing all of that without a business plan.
And he's a go-giver.
And he's a what?
He's a go-giver, too.
Oh,
He's a giver.
you a giver?
I am a giver.
Absolutely. got a foundation?
Yeah.
Everything, yep.
He's
And we are
awesome.
friends. I just call him accountant because it messes with it.
I got you. Look, y'all, team. It's not going to happen overnight. And we're going to get to these deals and how I collaborate on these deals, but this is not going to happen overnight. But start asking. You're in a room full of great people. Any property managers in here? They really be ashamed of them.
Self-managed county?
Huh?
Self-managed county? No, just
All right, I'm going to keep rolling. Y'all listen. Antonio and Ashley. All right? Coach. Get a coach. There's a difference between a coach and a mentor. You got to pay the coach. I retired from both of them this year. I retired in August. I took a month off. I just said, you know what? I'm tired. I get to do that. Because I was coaching, mentoring, running around from different cities, and then we went on tour again. We did have a collaboration tour again, but it wasn't as robust as the last time. Y'all see this? Everybody got all of those? Y'all sure? Y'all got them all? Already? On your team? Who doesn't have them? Okay. Y'all can screenshot it. Make sure you get them by the end of the year. What are y'all doing for Black Friday? Look, Tish, I'm going to tell you something. On Thursday of next week, go door knocking. Everybody gonna be at home. You just stop by, just look hungry. Like, I mean, do some things. They'll help you out. And then just ask them, like, Big Mama there, everybody there. You get all the signatures at one time. All right, I'm giving you some tips now. You don't want to listen to me. All right, y'all. So, funding. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is that? 7, 8 different ways to fund a deal. You got to find one. You see that one in the middle after hard money? Let me ask this question. Watch this. If I got an amazing deal and I don't have any money, who will give me the money or at least partner with me? Anybody? Look, y'all. I don't want your money. You don't have a plan. Hold on, y'all raise your hand. If we got a great deal and somebody needed some money, however y'all structure it, it may be, listen, y'all, let me say this too. Let me throw this out there. If you're great at finding deals and somebody got the money, it may not be 50-50. That don't mean it's fair. It may be 80-20 until you really build a relationship. I've taken that. Where I go find a deal and somebody say, well, I'll put up the money. You're going to work it, but I'm going to learn something from it. I'm going to make some money and I'm going to build something from it. Stop thinking everything's going to be 50-50. Like people, oh, he's so unfair. I got a call on my way down here and a hard money lender had loaned somebody some money and they called like the hard money lender was the worst thing in the world. After I found out the true thing is he gave her 2 years to pay the money back and the original loan was 1 year. He was fair. He was fair. Oh yeah, he was very fair. So, I believe in that fair stuff. All right, y'all. So I told y'all 3 strategies. I'm going to show y'all some deals right now. We're going to talk about collaborating. This is why we're here tonight. I'm going to tell y'all, because I do this every day. So I don't just teach. I love the business. If there's a mistake that's been made, I probably have made it. I hope I've made all the ones I'm going to make now. Lord, please help me. I hope so. But if I make another one, guess what? As I get older, I put more systems in place. I've learned a lot. I hope I'm not making the same mistakes I made last month or the month before that. And I'm putting better partners in place. So as we grow and we become this machine that hopefully I'll be able to enjoy for the next 79, 80 years, 100 years, or however long I live, right? I hope that my partners begin to be strong enough so that now I'm not making the same mistakes that I made because I was running so fast. A lot of my mistakes came because I was running so fast. Like I find something and just buy it. Like Reggie laughs at me. Reggie, raise your hand. So Reggie laughs. Like I'll see a building and be like, man, that's a nice building. And then I act like him. I don't have a plan. I just buy the building. And then I forget about the building for a year. And then they call me and say, you got taxes coming up. And then we see the buildings. That's not a good thing. But as I get more partners, guess what happens? They keep track of that stuff. And we hit a button and then the process goes instead of waiting on me. So those are things that I've learned. But here's my 3 strategies. I'm going to show y'all how I have have, and not just Ramon Tooks, but how I've collaborated with other folks to do deals. All right? Wholesaling. By collaboration. I love to split the money up. Anybody want to share some money? This week? This week? This week? We good? So y'all over here don't want to share. But y'all treat me. Huh? No, they good. These my people over here. No, we don't want everybody over here. You see you see how I go over here. Listen, seriously, raise your hand if y'all want to share this week. Like, we're going to close a deal before Christmas. If you don't, here's the thing. Hold on, keep your hand up. Y'all. You don't want to share with me? Oh, see, there we go. No, I'm just joking. Listen, I want y'all to keep your hands up. If we don't share in a deal before Christmas, we don't get Christmas gifts. Who with it? So you might not get them anyway if you don't close the deal. All right. Here's the thing why I'm saying that, y'all. Put something on the calendar. See, a lot of us are going to go spend what we would have as earnest money on some gifts that the kids or your grandmother or whoever is not going to remember on December 26th. Who need earnest money? Let me ask that question. Like, if you go get a deal, let me give y'all this secret. Can I give a secret away, Ashley? I'm going to tell y'all why I get more deals than y'all. Other than relationships. I win by the amount of earnest money that I put on every contract. That $10 stuff these gurus tell y'all, not going to work with me. I'm starting at $5,000. So when they see my contract and your contract is $105,000 and mine is $100,000, and I got $5,000 earnest money, and I'm gonna close it next week, guess who win? It works. It works. I'm telling y'all. So if you don't have enough earnest money, again, get with somebody in the room that can share. See, those that got the earnest money probably understand how to structure the deal, which helps you. Y'all believe me? Tony, it's getting late. We're going to go up to the top of the Vulcan and drink again. All right, y'all. So look, this is how I collaborate with wholesaling. I'm going to give y'all two deals. On this one, somebody from here brought me a deal in Montgomery, and I brought the buyer. Y'all see that? I put it on my social media page. It didn't look like, and it's hard to see over there, I'm sorry. But I put it on my social media page, and we closed it, 10 days. I didn't get fit. It was a low-end deal. But I would do that all day, every day, and nobody know the saying? Thank you. Whew, Lord have mercy. It's rough around here. So listen, on this one, could that person have done that deal without me? No, they could have. They could have, I promise you. But the same person that brought me this deal have brought me at least 10 deals in the past 24 months in Birmingham. We collaborating. I got buyers. We buy. And I really wanted to keep this one because I bought the one next door. But one of my students saw it and was like, I got to give it to him. I'm sharing. I'm learning to share. All right. So y'all see how easy that was? But you know how I got that deal? Relationships. It wasn't any marketing. I didn't spend any money on marketing. I just built relationships. When I'm in Birmingham, I want to go to, what's the one restaurant? Yeah. Eat fried chicken and pound cake. I'm not supposed to do that. That's why they told me to come later, because they're closed. Y'all got it? Again, y'all see how easy that was? See, what's your name, man? Quality? Trey. See, Trey said they're not, and it's true. It's a tight market, right? I guess. I'm going to go with you. She's going to be all in this deal. I'm going to give y'all returns for probably 80 grand, fully renovated, new heating and air, new electrical, new roof, new windows, new plumbing, everything. And she's going to get $1,600 a month. That's a great return. And it's Section 8. That's a great return. She's going to refinance, and her mortgage, I think she just told me it's going to be like 5 and some change. Think about that. It's a great deal. So she got a great deal. I made some money in the middle. My wholesaler brought me a deal and made some money. They're going to continue to bring deals because we close when we say we're going to close. Got it? Can y'all do that? Can y'all build relationships so people will start bringing you deals? Who are my wholesalers in the room again? God, look how many just... Now, you weren't going to tell me you was a wholesaler. I just want one of your deals. Oh, right here. Yeah.
I'm trying to get one.
You looking for one?
Yeah.
Okay. You here in Birmingham?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, one thing. That T word is real bad. You know which one it was?
Trying.
Yeah. Man, we're going to get one soon. Raise my hand again, wholesalers. So, here's the thing. Y'all don't let them down. Come on, because I got to talk to y'all. My eyes bad. Right? Tell me, why are we not having deals right now? With all the stuff I see in Birmingham, tell me what's the issue so I can know. I'm going to know. I want to see where I'm going wrong.
Spreads.
Who? Spreads? Okay. What else? What's another issue?
I still have my hand up. I'll be getting deals. I don't know.
So I think we feel the same way. So I'm going to say this, right? Spreads are relative. Here's something that I just told my team. I have a team that cold calls every day, right? And they told me yesterday, man, I can't believe somebody sold that deal for that much. I was like, and you had the deal on our table and we didn't make any money? So my friend is a pastor over here. I have to, he been knowing me for a long time. But, it was a few extra words said, right? Because here's the thing. This is what we have to do. Stop thinking about what you would pay for the deal and find your buyers. Know what your buyers want. There's a different group of buyers out here right now. They're paying more than 70 cents on the dollar. I don't know what they're doing with them. I'm not asking anymore. So deals that I don't want, they get them. The hedge funds are crazy. I saw people doing things with Zillow, like Zillow joking about those 7,000 houses. We're not going to see those. That's a joke. They can lose. How much do they lose?
80 grand.
How much?
80 grand per house.
About 80 grand? So let me tell you why it's a joke. 7,000 houses in a market where there's a shortage. They could have listed those 7,000 houses and sold them within 7 days. It's something else behind the scenes. So I don't even think about those 7,000 houses, right? So let's take them off, right? Why are we not finding deals in Birmingham? I want to go there before wholesalers. What do we need to do? Build relationships. Because look at him.
Market saturated.
The market saturated?
Yeah, I've had people have a hard time finding a place to go. Oh, wow. But I'm a realtor, so I'm helping them get a house, and I'm still doing deals. It's just taking a little longer to make it happen. I mean, one deal I'm closing on in a couple days.
What day? You need a ride to the closing?
So, I'm closing on that one. It's taken me 5-6 months. She's been trying to find a house. It could have been done like that, but she just couldn't find a house. She kept outbid. So it just stretched that timeline out. That's what I'm seeing.
Okay. I got that one.
I got a house in Iredale somebody move into tomorrow. It's for sale. And she's got listed.
Okay, so
I'm just cutting in.
you just cutting in? Okay. All right. So listen. Y'all, this one, I'm going to always say relationships. I have relationships with real estate agents. I have relationships with attorneys. I have relationship with, go to the, hope I don't offend nobody. Go to the funeral home. Leave your card. Somebody's selling the house. Like y'all, I think y'all get too emotional about it. Like when we cold call, I tell my people, if they cry a little bit, cry with them. Like, y'all got to get good at this thing. Somebody's going to sell the house. They're going to sell it or lose it. Probate. Anybody working probate? What's wrong with probate? The process? Okay. So if I build my pipeline up that takes a long time, by next spring, if I got one that took 6 months, I got a deal in 6 months. But we don't want to wait. We want that thing that happens in 30 days. Who guilty? If it take more than 30 days, I don't want it. That's all right. Y'all saying it in your head. He right. I know. That's all right. So look, I'm going to show y'all this. So that one, somebody brought me the deal. I had a buyer. Or I would have bought it because I own the one next door. Right? I bought a tax lien. Which one is it? Deed lien. Next door, whatever it is. Because it's different in Birmingham than it is outside of Birmingham. It's got kind of funny over in Birmingham now, right? And there's certain counties that do certain things in Birmingham. Well, it was one of them, but it's expired now. So we got the one next door. But again, my student wanted that one. So again, we can always find that if we collaborate with the right folks. All right. If I get a deal in Birmingham, well, I'll send it to Antonio. So y'all won't see that because our relationship. I mean, I'm being honest. Right. I'm going to go to this one. I had one of my partners, I had this deal and I was going to renovate it. They told me, don't renovate it. I'll make you just as much money as you're going to make while you renovate it and sell it to somebody else. And I was like, are you serious? Now, my pride, because I like to renovate and show y'all before and after pictures, was like, nah. And they put the numbers on paper. And I was like, yeah, let's go. They brought the buyer. And I didn't make quite as much as I would have made, but I didn't have no headaches. I didn't have to worry about the price of electrical material going up when they feel like it or lumber. Like I had no issues, no worries. Guess what happened? These people were so happy to buy this house because they had that issue. They didn't have anywhere to go. They wanted to be in this neighborhood, and so they wanted to pay. They basically paid retail. I would have never found that buyer if it had not been for my partner. Because my partner is a real estate agent who had been looking for this couple of houses forever. And they were frustrated, like, let's just move out the country, frustrated. Right? So again, my relationship, and we collaborated, and I made just as much as I would have made if I would have renovated and listed. Maybe in the grand scheme of things more, because we get to turn that money again. Was I sad that I didn't get a before and after picture? Nope. Not this time. Y'all got me? So y'all see how we wholesale? Listen, I'm going to make it easy. Y'all overcomplicating it. Y'all want to go by lists and cold call and do it. And you got to keep doing that. Who drive for dollars every day? I knew he was going to raise his hand back there. So let me ask you something. Y'all driving for dollars. What's your name, man? Lee. When you driving for dollars every day, how many house addresses are you right now? There's still a lot of vacancies in Birmingham.
I don't know, I don't know, at least 200 a day.
Wow, for real?
Yeah, I use landline.
Are you calling them every day? No. All 200?
No, I got VAs.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Your team calling them? Okay, so you got a good system. Is it just single families or multi-families or?
Single family duplexes, Chattanooga, Montgomery.
You do Chattanooga?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Huntsville. Yeah, we got deals in Huntsville.
Okay. All right. Listen, Chattanooga about 15 years ago. You know Chattanooga pretty well?
We've done 2 or 3 deals there.
Okay, you don't really. Okay. All right. It's a good city. It's definitely a good city, but I was gonna tell you, but you won't know the park, so be something different. But listen, y'all, if you're doing that, that's good. What I would say is don't skip the commercial spaces, because people buy commercial buildings just like they buy single families. See, a lot of us will drive past a commercial building and just drive by it and it's vacant. There's a lot of people, if you're a real estate agent, there's a lot of people looking for a commercial and industrial space right now. It's crazy. Like I got 2 clients in Atlanta that need industrial space and they just can't find it. It ain't there. They want 20,000 square feet, 14-foot ceilings, and we don't have it. Crazy. So again, when y'all are out looking, don't pass anything that looks like it needs some help. Churches. Y'all hear me? Y'all got me?
I got one for you.
What you got for me?
I got a church for you.
Okay. I mean, somebody looking to buy a church? Somebody said something, what? Oh. Okay. Oh, that's next week. All right. So y'all see how we collaborate to do these deals to make it easier? Listen, if he's driving for dollars every day and I'm just starting, hey, you drive yourself? Can I pick you up, bro, and drive you around? I mean, I got a decent car. A couple car seats in the back and some.
Yeah, I'm going a little further now. I need some help. Yeah.
You're going to look for, you need some help. So if I'm part of your team and I'm driving you around, I can get paid?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, I tried to do it by myself like 2-3 years ago. It don't work. It don't work. It wasn't until I gave my partner half that the deals just went like that. You know, it went from like 2 to 3 a month to, 10 or so. Just by me making him my partner.
Just collaborating, doing the right thing.
That's it. I tried. That shit don't work by itself.
Listen, that's where, again, I said it early on, when we are afraid to share, we lose. Because we thinking, man, I can go make $10,000 a month on my own. Instead of saying I can get with 5 people in here and make $100,000 on my own, it's easy because somebody can watch the phones, somebody can do the skip tracing, somebody got a better voice. I'm horrible at cold calling. Literally. Because I call and say, hey, how you doing? You on 123 First Street? Do you want to sell it? People that can talk to people, and I'd be like, man, like that sounds so good. Like I would sell you my house. So you gotta understand that. Y'all got me on, can we collaborate to wholesale? Y'all listen, we do this all over the country though. I don't make it difficult. I don't tell you I got to go buy a list. Even though we do that, that gets expensive. I remember I used to do postcards, $20,000, $30,000 a month. The last time I had a shipment at the mailing house and they called me, I said, y'all can have it. Just throw them in the trash can. It wasn't working for me. I figured out it wasn't working for me. Cold calling, we're going to do it just because we got to do it. But do I have to do that? 50% of my deals come from relationships. 50% of them. And I've done quite a few deals and plan on doing a lot more, right? I'll tell y'all this. We just got a mobile home deal in Flint, Michigan. Anybody do deals in Michigan? Nobody? I'm the only one? Y'all just stay down here in the South? All right. So one of my friends called me and said, I got 30 mobile homes for sale for $1,500 a mobile home. I don't like mobile homes, really. But I have a friend, mobile home elite investors, who top mobile home investors and educators in the country. I picked up the phone, called him. I'll show y'all my text message. Put them together. He said, I got a buyer that wants 20 of them at $3,000 a piece, which means I got 10 left. And we just split the money up. I put the seller and my buyer together, and they did the magic. Easy. 2 phone calls. 2 phone calls, 1 text. When they close, we get paid. I don't know how to make that more simple. I would have never known what to do with 30 mobile homes. Y'all got it? Y'all see how we're going to make it real easy for ourselves? Y'all got some amazing wholesalers in this room. He didn't raise his hand the first time. But, again, maybe join his team. At least have a conversation with him. Y'all got me? All right. Y'all sleep? All right. Y'all give me some money?
I got a question. You got any more mobile homes?
Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't like those mobile homes. It was something about them moving them out the park. The guy that owns them said you can only move them so far, like Saginaw, Michigan. But I mean, I can connect you with them guys. Well, I'll connect you with them, and we'll figure it out. I mean, I don't charge much. Hey, man, as long as you get the sauce with it, we good. All right, y'all. So look, let's talk about this. Flipping. Same house, top and bottom. Now, this one I plan design, I mess up plans, I change them, the teams be pissed off at me, but this is what I love to do, right? It is the same house. This house made me develop a system where I used to say I got 30 steps to renovating the house to where I'm at 63 steps now, right? This house right here, that's why I got this stuff at, right? But let me say this. I'm going to tell y'all what happened with this house. One of my students wholesaled, is it wholesaled? Wholesale? That didn't sound right. But wholesaled the deal to me, right? She made some money on the front end. She was also, I gave it to her as an agent because my agents, if they bring me a deal, I know I'm going to give them the listing if we fix and flip it, right? So they can continue to, that's their incentive. They'll keep bringing me deals because they make a little money on the front, they make some on the back, and earn through the process. So on this deal, it was 4 of us that went in. I got the loan. Two of my partners put up the down payment. One of them did the carrying cost. We all watched it together. Made it easy. Two of my partners together didn't have enough to do it, so we all made sure we went in with the financial piece and in our experience, and we made the deal happen. So it went from that to that, and we made money. Sometimes we overcomplicate it because you'll say, well, I don't have, we got any hard money lenders in the room? Any private? Any?
Talk to us.
So 20% down runs a lot of people away. They just stop. I'm not doing the deals. Here's what I tell you when you come for a consultation with me. I want you to have 30% of whatever the total into that deal is. So if your acquisitions and renovation is $200,000, I want you to have access to $60,000. I'm only telling you that to set you up for success because a lot of us hear the lenders say you got to have 10% down, sound good. But you forgot about you got to carry it. You got to buy your supplies. You're going to have overruns. You're going to have delays. You forgot about that. So you only got your 10%. Now you stuck. So I tell people 30%. If you don't have it, let's find it. If somebody in here find a good fix and flip and you're a wholesaler, if you don't want to wholesale the deal, partner with somebody that'll help you. And listen, I'm going to keep on pointing Antonio Ashley in the back. And if you don't like Antonio Ashley, I feel bad for you. But somebody in the room will help. Listen, they're doing this so that people can really grow. Like I know why they're here. Because they can be at home with their kids. They got a crazy system. They're amazing. So they're here tonight sacrificing time. That's why I say you got to love them too. But if you don't like them, somebody got money. I mean, that side over there, keep raising their hand. Y'all got me? Trey. Who's Trey? I'm making sure he remembered his name because he don't raise his hand no more after that quality deal. Y'all listen. So 4 of us went in. My real estate agent, and she laughs now, I trained her how to wholesale deal and be a better real estate agent. Now you're going to work. I don't feel like going to the houses. I never go to Home Depot. If I go to Home Depot and Lowe's, just know everybody that comes into contact with me for the next 48 hours has a horrible experience. I hate Home Depot and Lowe's. It's like going into Walmart. You walk in for eggs, you come out with 2 baskets full of stuff, right? Am I lying? On this deal, y'all, we all got better. We all made money. We all had some headaches and some experiences because y'all got to look. We took this thing up top that was burned to this. My architectural plans that got approved by the county were horrible. The design. It looked good on paper, but when we put the walls up, I do what I do best. I rearrange everything and mess up and delay everything. I didn't have a dining room my dining room was this big. I didn't like it. So I moved the kitchen in the middle of the renovation after we had put up sheetrock.
That's fine.
Yeah, that was fun. They cursed me out, everybody. That group call wasn't pretty for me. But when it hit the market, guess what everybody kept saying? I love the dining room. So, I was in there like, all right. Again, y'all, we pooled our money together. We collaborated our experience, our resources, and our money and our time to do this. It made it easier. Because if I would have had to do this one by myself, because I travel a lot, so it probably wouldn't have got done as fast. My real estate agent was amazing. Amazing. Watch the property, go see the property, inspect the property, the whole 9. My partners were amazing on this one. Sometimes you're going to have partners that don't quite work out. But this group, we did it and we're going to continue to do it. And the more money we make together, the happier we are. So we're going to keep doing some fix and flips. Can we get partners into my fix and flip? That great deal. That's a fix and flip, the great deal. Antonio, you know how they do at the big seminars? Ma'am, you can just go to the back and talk to Antonio Ashley. All right, y'all. So we got wholesaling and fix and flipping out of the way. Listen, I'm not going to complicate it, y'all, because when we're talking about collaborating, I can do this all over the country. I got a deal right now in Cali, and y'all heard me say I don't like Cali, but one of my students called, and they got a deal, and they was like, man, I'm so glad you told me how to do a deal, but I need, and so I put what they need in place, so I'm a partner. My first California deal, I'm never going to see it. It's a great formula, y'all. Listen, together. I'm not telling you only do it together. What I'm telling you is you can do more deals and scale up or start. Some of us so afraid to start, and we got the money and the credit. Some of us got 800 credit scores and all the money in the world. And we keep looking at, I don't want to start because I'm going to lose. I don't want to start because I don't know how to do it. Get with somebody that does. There's people here with money, just as much money as you, and they ready to go. Imagine this, y'all. Close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes. Close your eyes. Watch this. All of us got $1 million, 800 credit scores, and all the deals in the world. How many of us going to do that deal? Raise your hand with your eyes closed. Don't open your eyes, though. So y'all do know half the room did not raise their hand. There's some kind of fear. And I done threw all this. Didn't we get rid of all the excuses? We got them all? So those that didn't raise their hand, tell me why. You got the money, the credit, the experience, and the deal. What are we missing?
With $1 million, you're probably missing ambition now.
Some ambition?
I had the best use of that $1 million.
What is it?
I don't know.
I mean, I just say give it to me, but I mean.
You don't know how to do it.
You got the experience? Got the experience. We're taking away all the excuses. And people still won't do it. That part of it used to break me down and make me be really sad. To know that Antonio and Ashley put together a great event, gave y'all everything you needed, and you still leave, and by Sunday, you went back to your old self, and you're not doing anything. That's like the worst feeling in the world. Yes, sir?
I was waiting for you to cover it. The reason I'm not doing deal or I'm not doing JV with anybody is because of the trust, because I do not know them. I don't mind doing a deal. The question is, how do you structure it where none of us can rip off at the end? So that's where the fear is for most of the people, I believe so.
I like that. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm somebody that goes, but I always say sit down with an attorney. And y'all sit at the table and make it fair for everybody, right? And you structure it right. So you have your buyouts and your takeouts. You have everything on paper. So for me, a lot of people say that. What if somebody takes something, right? Or what if I, lose something, right? You put it on paper. That's the only way. Even when it's on paper, stuff happens. But at least you got something. Y'all got it? So what are you looking to do? Like, we partners. You on this side of the room, so we partners.
Like JB, I've got other businesses too. I'm in real estate as well a little bit. I'm tied up with my main business. I want this to be a business as well, so I cannot dedicate more time into supervising or finding. I can do analysis, I can analyze the deal, I can do the rest of the stuff. Okay. But not the other part.
So tell me, today we want a JV, right? I got my super real estate agent with me, right? Turn around and smile at him right quick. See that? We got a great team. We're on a picture together. What are you looking for? Because we're going to take it to the attorney. We're going to write it up. We got the accountant in the back there. He's going to do all our numbers.
Yeah, there you go.
What makes it a good JV deal? We got all the stuff written down. What do you need? Somebody with time?
Yeah, I need somebody with the time who can supervise the project.
Okay.
So a construction person with time.
Construction person with the time, yeah.
Okay.
I got a couple of flips going on. It's in Birmingham. I just go there maybe once a month to visit it. It's just been dragging on for so long.
So let me stop you right there.
Yeah.
So if somebody could step in and help you get through your flips faster, be a good partner.
Oh, no.
You love it?
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah, same area.
So let's talk.
okay. See? Right quick.
Yeah, okay.
Right? So I'm going to tell you something. I used to raise my hand for that because I love that part of it. But I've learned that that superpower that I always wear, I'm getting older, so I don't do it. But I love that part of it. So I like for somebody to sit up and put the numbers in and do all the numbers, and I can just stay in the field and find deals and build relationships, because to me that is like my superpower. But somebody, he just said he got it, right? But somebody here that can manage, and you can learn to manage, because management is really micromanaging people. It's like the worst part, but it is what it is. So anybody with construction around, I know you got it. So you got a couple. So that side raised their hand for construction. Anybody on this side? Okay, all right. So again, collaborating, y'all. Listen, I got one more. I'm gonna show y'all, then I want y'all to ask questions, because that was a good one. How do you trust people? It's the paperwork. Yes, sir.
Can I add to that? So I'm an investor, and I also give access to capital. So I get his fear. So I do more deals outside of Birmingham. So that's why I'm here, so I can do more deals in Birmingham. So we have a 4-unit in Birmingham. We're doing driving for dollars. Called the agent of the property was listed. And so come to find out, I built a relationship with her. Later on, found out that the contractor took $30,000 from her. So I was trying to guide her without even using any of my services. I said, hey, this is what you go to the bank, refinance it, and then finish the deal. She was so scared because she was still stuck in that moment. And I said, what you need is you need one solution. So I said, well, look, how about this? You let us, JV, we didn't even sign the paperwork. I said, let's JV. You let me control the remodeling and everything, so we can get you the money that you need. And so at that moment, and I felt him where he was coming from, because that realtor who I'm working with now, she had that same fear, like how can you trust somebody that you don't know when they got their money took already? And so, but from me working with her, it's like she has a good glow. And I had the same situation, somebody out of California called the same thing. I'm like, California? I'm like, yeah, that's a good deal. But it's like you gotta, don't get stuck, have solutions versus just problems.
Amen.
Like the room is full of options. You know? So that's what I just want to encourage you.
You just got to come to REI Live and go hang out with the marks, right? Here's the thing, I'm going to say this about people and contractors, because we always get that, contractor took my money. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. You gave it to them. So here's the thing. It's very rare that a contractor can take anything from me. We got the right systems in place. You're not going to be able, it's hard, right? And that's something that we teach. And you got to be willing to learn that piece and stop wanting to, some people want to pay a contract and say, go ahead and do your job, and then never check on them and have checks and balances in place. So I always tell people, like people that give contractors 50% up front. I'm trying to figure out why. You got a $100,000 job, you give them $50,000. Like, explain to me why. If a contractor can't take less than that up front, I'm not dealing with them. I control my jobs. So, but I get it on that part of it though. So I'm gonna let y'all ask some questions in a minute. Y'all cool with this, the fix and flip? What's my last strategy? All right. I'm gonna give y'all 2 scenarios. I'm gonna give y'all one of my favorite ones. It's the one I've been working on for a minute, but this one right here, 8 of us put $5,000 in a piece. you.